Jonathan Swift is known best as a political satirist, pamphleteer as well as an essayist, of Anglo-Irish descent who is deemed as one of the most noteworthy literary geniuses in the world of literature. His famous works, including Gulliver's Travels, A Tale of a Tub, A Modest Proposal and the like, have been critically acclaimed as some of the finest satirical pieces of literature ever written. The archetypal form of satire attributed to his works has been termed as Swiftian, and widely influenced contemporary and future writers as well. You could also check out Jonathan Swift books, Quotes on Reasoning and Jonathan Swift Quotes on Religion. Even a great genius appears to need to read some Jonathan Swift quotes. Here's a list of the best quotes by Jonathan Swift which are considered to be gems in literature. If you like our content, you can check out other quotes, articles like John Locke quotes and Thomas More quotes. Here's a list of some of the best and the most iconic quotes by Jonathan Swift. A man should never be ashamed to own that he has been in the wrong, which is but saying that he is wiser today than yesterday. Live every day as your last, because one of these days, it will be. Fine words. I wonder where you stole them. May you live every day of your life. It is useless to attempt to reason a man out of a thing he was never reasoned into. It is useless to attempt to reason a man out of a thing he was never reasoned into. Vision is the art of seeing what is invisible to others. Proper words in proper places make the true definition of style. Whoever makes the fewest persons uneasy is the best bred man in company. Power is no blessing in itself, except when it is used to protect the innocent. He was a bold man that first ate an oyster. When I'm reading a book, whether wise or silly, it seems to me to be alive and talking to me. The worthiest people are the most injured by slander, as is the best fruit, which the birds have been pecking at. There is no absolute success in the world, only constant progress. There is nothing constant in this world but inconsistency. Vision is the art of seeing things invisible. You should never be ashamed to admit you have been wrong. It only proves you are wiser today than yesterday. Satire is a sort of glass wherein beholders do generally discover everybody's face but their own, which is the chief reason for that kind reception it meets with in the world, and that so very few are offended with it. There are few very few, that will own themselves in a mistake. Every dog must have his day. If a man makes me keep my distance, the comfort is, he keeps his at the same time. Happiness is the perpetual possession of being well deceived. No wise man ever wished to be younger. Falsehood flies, and truth comes limping after it, so that when men come to be undeceived, it is too late. When a great genius appears in the world, you may know him by this sign, that the dunces are all in confederacy against him. We have just enough religion to make us hate, but not enough to make us love one another. I never wonder to see men wicked, but I often wonder to see them not ashamed. The latter part of a wise person's life is occupied with curing the follies, prejudices and false opinions they contracted earlier. We of this age have discovered a shorter and more prudent method to become scholars and wits, without the fatigue of reading or of thinking. I have ever hated all nations, professions, and communities, and all my love is toward individuals. Satire is a sort of glass, wherein beholders do generally discover everybody's face but their own. A soldier is a Yahoo hired to kill in cold blood as many of his own species, who have never offended him, as possibly he can. I'm as old as my tongue, and a little older than my teeth. In men desire begets love, and in women love begets desire. We have chosen to fill our hives with honey and wax, thus furnishing mankind with the two noblest of things, which are sweetness and light. That the universe was formed by a fortuitous concourse of atoms. Laws are like cobwebs, which may catch small flies, but let wasps and hornets break through. The stoical scheme of supplying our wants by lopping off our desires is like cutting off our feet when we want shoes. As love without esteem is capricious and volatile, esteem without love is languid and cold. I will no more believe than that the accidental jumbling of the alphabet would fall into a most ingenious treatise of philosophy. In answer to which, I assured His Honor that in all points, out of their lawyer's own trade, they were usually the most ignorant and stupid generation among us, the most despicable in common conversation. One enemy can do more hurt than 10 friends can do good. Words are the clothing of our thoughts. Let that be as it will, thus much is certain, that, however spiritual intrigues begin, they generally conclude like all others. They may branch upward toward heaven, but the root is in the earth. Punning is a talent, which no man affects to despise, but he that is without it. Some men, under the notion of weeding out prejudice, eradicate virtue, honesty and religion. So that, upon the whole, there must be some kind of subjection, due from every man to every man, which cannot be made void by any power, preeminence, or authority whatsoever. Books, the children of the brain, whereof one was a page, that held up his train. A person with good eyes may see to the bottom of the deepest, provided any water be there, and often, when there is nothing in the world at the bottom. Besides dryness and dirt, though it be but a yard and half underground, it shall pass however for wondrous deep, upon no wiser a reason than, because it is wondrous dark. I have one word to say upon the subject of profound writers, who are grown very numerous of late.